Hey, Captain Logos here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring, 3 minutes at a time. Hey, today I was in Romans and reading Romans chapter 1. Came across some stuff that's just, when you see something that's written almost 2,000 years ago, and it fits exactly what's going on today, you know it's God. It has to be God, right? So as I'm reading through Romans 1 today, check this out. You know, it's got a lot more scripture than I would normally put in a 3-minute video, but listen to it and then equate it to what is going on today. Starting in verse 16 of Romans 1, it says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ." So the very first thing that Paul does is he talks to the Romans. He talks about Jesus Christ. And prior to this, he's telling them about the risen Christ. And he says, "I am not ashamed, for it is the power of God to salvation, the gospel of Jesus Christ, for everyone who believes, first the Jew, then also the Greek. For it is righteousness of God is revealed from faith to faith, as is written, the just shall live by faith." This is the first thing he's telling the Romans. And then immediately he goes into the negative side of things. For the wrath of God, so, right, we have the salvation of God, right, and the power of God, right, through the Son, Jesus Christ. But now we have the wrath of God immediately following that. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth of unrighteousness. Who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. Yeah, you see a lot of that happening today? Unrighteous truth going on? Yeah, they're suppressing real truth. Because of what may be known of God is manifest to them, in them, for God has shown it to them. So they know God. They know God has shown it to them, but they deny it. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen. He's saying, look, just look around the world. Look outside. Just look at things, and you know that there is a God and that God made things. Right? They're clearly understood, right? Being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power in Godhead, so that they are without excuse. So they got no excuses, right? Because altogether they knew God. They did not glorify him. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't glorify God, right? And they don't glorify him as God, nor are they thankful, but become futile in their thoughts, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Professing to be wise, check this out. If this is not today, I don't know what is. Professing to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the incorruptible God into an image made like corruptible man, and the bird and four-footed beast and the creeping things. Yeah, they made idols. Therefore God also gave them up to uncleanness and the lust of their hearts, to dishonor their bodies among themselves, who exchanged the truth of God for a lie. Yeah, that's going on today. Exchanging the truth of God for a lie, and worship and serve the creature. Oh yeah, the creature rather than the creator. Yeah, they'd rather worship the bodies that God created rather than the creator who created the body. Right? For this reason, because they didn't worship God, they worshiped the creation. God gave them up to vile passions. Yeah, there's some vile passions going on. For even their women exchanged the natural use which is against nature. Likewise also men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one for another, men with men, committing that which is shameful, and receiving themselves the penalty of their error which was due. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, because you can't sin and keep God in your knowledge, God gave them over to a debased mind, a reprobate mind, in other words, to do those things which are not fitting. So they just do those things, and they have no conscience now, being filled with all unrighteousness, sexual immorality, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, evil-mindedness. They are whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, violent, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, undiscerning, untrustworthy, unloving, unforgiving, unmerciful, who knowing the righteous judgment of God, and who practice such things are deserving of death. Not only that do the same, but those that approve of them. That's a big long list of stuff that is happening today that was happening 2,000 years ago. And not only are the people doing it the ones that are responsible, but all those people that approve of what they're doing. Now, get in there and read Romans 1. Get your face in the Bible.